Over the weekend kumekuwa na show moja kali sana na show kubwa sana pale Red Room iliyokuwa na one and only OGA OBINNA Top, ambayo iliweza kuleta maselebu wengi pamoja, ambaye alikuwa anaelezea ilikuwa one man show ya My Mistake ambayo iliweza kuleta maselebu wengi pamoja, na ilikuwa ni show moja noma sana pale, ambayo watu wengi waliweza kufika kufurahia na pia kusikiza story yake OGA OBINNA. Lakini jambo la kushtua ni pale kwa interview yake ya mwisho aliweza kusema mambo mingi sana, pia kuguzia mahusiano yake na Ambare ambaye ni kipenzi chake ambacho alikuwa amesema pale akona crush naye, akaguzia pia demo Facebook. Ni interview ambayo iliweza kufanya watu wengi kuwa na hisia tofauti tofauti kuhusu jamaa, na tuliweza kuangalia pia ile vitu ambazo aliweza kuongelelea, na nitaweza kukuwekea video pale ambayo aliweza kuongea vitu mingi na tutaweza kusikia, na utaweza kuniambia maoni yako yepi kuhusu ile mambo ya OGA OBINNA. Pale mwisho aliweza kuchoma sana na ni mambo ambayo yalikuwa noma sana.
The worst mistake I've made as a human being is overtrusting another human being, especially my female companions. When you're in a relationship with someone, you overtrust them. I'm like, truly ako sawa nini. When it happens, you are not ready. But if you expect it, Trudy.
That Leslie amesema hivyo.
Wanasemanga, who said that?
Leslie, we just did an interview. Amesema OBINNA na kwamba you trust sana watu.
Yeah. Na yo kutrust watu sana, generally everybody, why inani bite in the ass a couple of times, even in employment, friends, family, relationship. I overtrust you, then inani bite, then iko zile alafu watu wengine wananiambianga kwani wewe you don't learn, but always believe people are grown ups. So the biggest mistake I've done is overtrusting people. So nowadays I expect disappointments. I'm trying, lakini bado roho ni ile tu. Unajipanga tu umependa, unajua before you know, watu wa Mombasa wako hapa. Usi wa Mombasa? Naitonga na nikumbushe Faith Brandy. Ujambo dada. Unasikia kuna joto Nairobi hapa mambo shwari.
And tukitoka kwa show kidogo ama tuendelee kwa show. This month tuko it's men.
Yes, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month on 28th of this month. So this month I had two big events. This one ilikuwa inanipea pressure na Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Awareness walk. So this one, My Mistakes and Men's Mental Health Awareness Walk. So it's happening on the 28th of June. I'm inviting everybody. Kama umekuja kwa hii show na hata hujakuja come, hiyo ni free entry for everybody. It's a non-profit event where we walk with men for men. A lot of men are hurting, including myself. Confused, including myself. Depressed, stressed and everything. So what we are doing, we are working for men. So madem kabuli mutembe na sisi mutufundishe, so that pia sisi to figure out venye tuta solve stress zetu na issues zetu. So there's an open invite for everybody. Hata watu wa media kuje niyo siku. Ndio siku msikam ku record, mukam tutembe tu for men. And then if there's a man in your life, talk to them. Encourage them to talk. And when they are talking, listen. Men talk in very different ways. Kuna ule kunyamaza kwake tayari ashaongea. Kuna umenyamaza, baby umenyamaza, daddy umenyamaza, brother wangu amenyamaza, anaongea. So listen and you hear them talk, and let's support them. Let's reduce the suicide rate that are happening for men. It is terrible. All right.
Maybe in case somebody wants to come as a sponsor, how can they reach you?
Email tvobinna@gmail.com. To my email hapo, we'll respond. Come through. Let's do it for men.
We've seen
Piki Ponky.
We've seen them on Facebook just came in to support you. She's already gone. Okay. Just a message to her.
Thank you for coming through. I saw her walking. I was in the middle of the set. Then unajua mtu akiingia katikati ya joke inakudisorient. And then kurudi kwa set tena so later, hata even when I was taking pictures now, I thought I would see her again. Hata nilikuwa nafikiria bado yuko, but I saw alikuwa amepiga kiraoni. Alafu mimi nimepiga kiraoni. So I'm like, kwani telepathy.
How did you feel, Kamoro?
I felt good, of course. I felt good, of course. She's someone that I've worked with. She's a good person. She's a friend. She's family. So of course when I'm like, oh, she's also here, nini. But kile kimutu kilikuwa kinatembea mbele yake, kinaitwa swings. The swing nakyo. I'm just kidding, but it was beautiful. What happened between me and Kamoro? Wow. A lot happened, but I'll summarize it this way. Kamene is a nice person. She's talented, she's lovely, she's lovable, and I worked with her for a while. And for all the years I've done radio, her and Sanai Peitande are the two people that I really enjoyed working with on radio. And then I really tried to introduce her to the digital space. And at first she was kidogo skeptical, even kuvaa zile dizalikuwa navaa. Then eventually she folded, then we started dressing the same, zile na dress like a king, nini, and we did that. And then when we left Kiss, I tried to pursue that as well. I tried to do, you see the thing I did with them on Facebook, I tried to do with Kamoro, but now on that, yenda alikuwa wa Kibombe, mimi nilikuwa boy wa ghetto. So tukaanza na episodes za kwanza which we shot, and tukaenda kwake, akapika omena, that was my idea. Akaosha omena na sabuni, that was my idea. Because in the Luo culture, wanaambiwa that mademu wa Kikuyu wanaoshanga samaki na sabuni. So I thought it was a funny thing. So I was like, "Kosha omena nini?" So that was like our first episode. So when we went online, guys really trolled her. Wakamtusi, and she got very stressed. So akanambia, "I'm not doing this anymore." Twice episodes. And I'm like, it's already gone viral. I can't. And then that day that we shot a lot of episodes, like 7. Tulikuwa nafanya podcast ya kuongea na nini. So hizo zingine saka anambia, "Mimi sitaki, I don't want to be part of this nini." And mimi kwa zile I've already put money in it, I've invested. And you and I know washangi omena na sabuni. It's a joke. So she got offended and she didn't take it easy. Akasema hata kuifanya tena. So I just posted the other episodes, but alikuwa amesema sasa yataki. So when I finished, I tried to reach out, nini, akakataa, kanambia, "I'm not interested, whatever." Then I told her, and the husband, even if you don't do anything with me, do something on the digital platform. Yeah. I told her, I have that on text. Mimi nakuanga king of receipt. Do something, even if you don't shoot with me, shoot something online. Then kidogo, then also when I was working with her, I was telling her, venture into the emceeing part. She didn't really want to do the emceeing part, and Charity, who was like her manager, I can push. They did, I think it was a DTV event or something that she emceed, and she enjoyed it. And I was like, imagine emceeing, unasimama tu unaongea kidogo unalipwa do poa. But she didn't see it that way then, and she focused more on the club gigs, nini, and everything. And then we just lost contact along the way. So I wouldn't say there is enmity or beef, but what I was trying to do, she didn't see sense in it. And later I reinvented myself and I did the same thing with them on Facebook, and now I'm doing the same thing with Pamela and Kabuda and Katelo and who else? There's a bunch of guys that I'm working with. So we're doing the same thing with other people but on the digital platform, and some are working, some are not working, but we keep pushing. So that's what happened between me and Kamene. Yeah. My current friendship with Ambare. What about it? Wow. I was not invited for the birthday. So I wouldn't say there is beef between me and Ambare or Rapudo. However, when I was shooting the video for Kado, so when I was doing the video for Kado, the main love interest was Ambare. And we agreed and negotiated, nikakubali na mlipado fulani. So the day of the shoot, they came very late. And we had to, you know, when you're shooting in a set, you have to remove the set for you to create another set. So all the dancers and everybody were waiting because we needed to do a shot on that set. And then somewhere, they were a little bit tipsy. I don't know what happened, and then she got in and then did the makeup. And then when we were shooting, we even did the first part. So when we were shooting, she didn't want me to dance with her. And the husband was there. The husband is like, yo, because it's a song saying this show is beautiful. You see. So when we were dancing, like, so anasema, dance pale, yeah, dance pale. And we were like, hey, yo. So I spoke with the husband, Rapudo, and I was like, hey, bro, this song iko hivi and this is whatever. It's not like we're doing anything sexual. So it was supposed to be very intimate, but not like sexual.
Yeah.
So akakataa akasema pana sijui nini. And then she got angry and then she walked out of the set. And she left. And the husband called me, he's like, hey bro, maze, pole, nini, I'm trying to sort it. I think it's the issue with the alcohol or whatever. And I was like, I ain't shida, bro. Then we shot all the other parts. The following morning, dead on, the manager texted me, delete those parts for Ambare, doing the song, nini. So I'm like, why is dead on texting me? Ambare has my number, Rapudo has my number and everything. And I never responded. And I kept quiet. And since then, we've just been going apart. There's no enmity, there's no hard feelings. It was just work, nothing personal. But now I realized, I'm like, oh wow. So this is how it's happening. And I said, let me now focus on these other things. So we don't really have beef, but we're just not as close as we used to. That is what happened. Yeah.
Of course, we understand that you are tired and you've been...
Yeah.
Quite some time. Let me ask you wind up.
Okay.
Kuna swali?
Kuna mtu akona swali. Okay.
What do you like about maybe your past mistakes and maybe one thing you change about yourself?
What I like about my past mistakes?
What you learned and what you can change.
What I can change.
About your mistake and what you can change about it.
What I can change is just reduce the trust I have on people. Yeah, that is, nowadays always expect the worst. Human beings ni wale too. You see the way today someone will say Obinna is a good person, tomorrow the same person will tukana you and they don't even know you. Then the next time they'll go and say something that they know it's a lie about you, but they'll just say it. And you look at them and you're like, bro, you know me. Why would you say this? But they will just insist. You see, like for example, the stories you've spoken about. You guys have asked me about Kamoro, you've asked me about Ambare. Of course, I've spoken about it. It's gonna take a certain direction online.
Sure.
And they're entitled to respond. But Kamene knows the truth, Ambare knows the truth, Rapudo knows the truth. But however it chooses to happen, things might happen. Yeah. And my fans pia wanaenda kuzigeuza venye wanataka. But now you know, that has nothing to do with me. Because everybody who's involved knows what happened and what is the truth. So that's the way human beings are. Some are malicious, some mean well, some don't mean. So human beings are like that. Like I was saying, human beings who means well for you, you might not know. And even the ones who mean well for you might be strangers that you don't know. The ones who are planning your downfall, whatever, are people you know. Kuna kachino wewe sasa utakuwa unaangalia Jackie Ogago like Jackie Ogaga surely. Tunakuanga naye then unapata kumbe ndiye ameneza uvumi fulani ama something. So that's what happens. So now my biggest lesson is just to reduce my trust on people. Expect the worst. But it does not mean that I'm going to be bad to you. Myself, I mean well. For everybody, I don't even know you. Why would I mean bad for you? Then also, I would want you to mean well for me. Okay, I'll pray for you, I'd want you to pray for me. But I will mind my business and then I'll keep my distance. Nikirealize atupelekani vizuri, naondokea pole pole. Unaona kama hizo story nimenuliza. I never spoke about them. I was like, I was never going to talk about them. But now that's what I do. Yeah. Thank you. Inabidi tumeshika mahali. Nakaruka.
Many people don't get that confidence to talk about their past. What's one thing that gives you that more confidence that you can stand to maybe 1,000 people and talk about your past?
Okay. What makes me talk about my past is the realization that you cannot pickpocket a naked man. Once I tell about my past, you can't use it against me.
Sure.
Because I've owned it. Majority of people disassociate themselves from their past and they pretend, oh, me I'm perfect. Me always say, me I'm not perfect. Me naongea hapa ndachoma, but huyo ndio mimi. Me what you see is what you get. Nikikasika nasema, ewe Jackie, shika mic vizuri. Na story imeishia hapo na nimemove. Nikitaka kucheka ndacheka. So once you've realized that about your past, bring it out there. Accept who you are. Say, now I know better. Personally, I've made very many mistakes and I'm still making them. But they're new mistakes and I'm picking the pieces, I'm learning and I'm growing.